always race to win.
G'day, how you going? It's the Downunder Gamer here. Welcome back for some more Marble World Racing. Today we are at Spa for race number 4 of the Marbula 3 series. Take a look at the standings coming into today's race. So Pinkies, Wolfpack and the Midnight Wisps, they currently hold the important top 3 positions in the team championship. At the end of the season, the top 3 teams get to qualify for Marbula 2 for the next season. So keep an eye on those top 3 spots as we make our way through the championship. Meanwhile, in our individual championship, it's Bolto ahead of Wispy, Pinky Toe, Scorch, Anna, Clementine, Misty, Mocha, Tawny, and Pinky Panther. We'll head over to the track now and get ready for race number 4. And we're off and going for race 4 here at Spa. Reverse grid as always, so Kanoan will take the early lead for the beginning of the race. This track has some interesting features, has basically sort of like a DRS system, similar to that in Formula 1. So you'll notice as we go through the track here, some places of the track you'll see some boost pads light up, allowing marbles behind to try and catch up. It's a very interesting feature for this track. Keeps the racing close. So Kanoan manages to stay in front for the lap. And there's that little DRS that we were talking about. Barn and Wispy gain the advantage. Or actually that's Wespy, not Wispy. My bad. Anyway, so Barn will get the lead right now. But now he, of course, is going to activate the DRS for the marbles behind. So it's not always so good to be out in the lead. You can help your other rivals catch up. However, if you do manage to get far enough ahead, the DRS then does turn off again. So just like in Formula 1, if they're too far behind, they don't get the advantage of that boost. And you may notice that you might just saw that Misty came off the track and is now in front of everyone. So in this track, there's a very interesting feature where if the marble falls off the track, they end up back in the pit lane, but they have to go through the lap again. So even though Misty is there, they are actually a lap down. So keep an eye out on that. You'll see some marbles come off the track potentially. Although we've done our best to try and fix up any of those walls. There are some parts of the track that were pretty notorious when we were testing out the track. So we fixed up some of the track, so hopefully marbles won't go flying off on every corner. But if they do go flying off, there is some barriers in place to keep them, or some pit lane to keep the marbles going. Enough about the track though, it's time to get more focused on the racing. Clutter has the lead. Oh, we just saw someone go off the track there. So Clutter with the lead, ahead of Barn, Kanoan, and looks like Wespy in there as well. Mimo is in front of them, but Mimo is a lap down. Seen a few marbles come off the track, and as a result the marbles will be kind of mixed in with the marbles on the lead lap, so there'll be some lap traffic in amongst the main racers. Kanoan trying to put some pressure on Clutter. Then we've got Mimo a lap down, Wespy in third. Some more lap traffic ahead, looks like Misty. So Clutter with the lead. Sits 20th in the championship, so pretty far down the order. Westby has moved up into second place. A little side effect here, because of the lap traffic, they're activating the DRS. So Clutter, even though Clutter is in the lead, if they can get close enough to one of the lap marbles, they can actually get the boost. So an interesting little bit of strategy unfolding here. If you can try and use those lap marbles to your advantage to give yourself a little bit of an extra boost forward. Clutter's still holding on to the lead, but doesn't get a good exit there. It allows Kanoan to get by. Although this will allow Clutter to get that boost. Perhaps that was the strategy all along. On to the final lap. Kanoan still has the lead. Clutter right behind. Westby not too far away. There is that lap traffic with Mimo in the mix. So that'll be interesting to see what that unfolds. Mimo trying to get through and is causing a bit of trouble here for the front runners. Misty also in amongst the lead contenders. So Clutter manages to get back into the lead. Heading up the little air tube there. So coming through, only a couple of turns to go. Can no one catch up? Well, good news for Clutter. Misty activated the boost for him, so they managed to get through. Oh, Barn gets ahead of Mocha right at the finish. And a really close race for the line just there for like around the 6th position. And across the line, so now we're looking at some of the marbles that obviously came off the track at some point. They're all kind of in their own little bubbles right now, so we're on board with Hazy. So just a reminder that when a marble crosses the finish line, the next marble has 30 seconds to try and get to the finish before it is declared. So Hazy, Pinky Panther, they're managing to get through, on board with Misty. Not looking to be a good result for the Hazers today. So Misty makes it, and Mimo, Shiny, Scorch is the last one across the line. So Clutter is your race winner. 1 second over Kanoan, Shimmer, Westby. You can see all those times really close together. Very close battle for second. Then we got Barn, Mocha, Pinky Toe, Choc, Bolto, and Sirius to round out our top 10. Down the bottom, Misty, Momo, Shiny, and Scorch. So the total time was 48.2 seconds covering the whole field. And here are our winners for Race 4 of the Marbula 3 Series. In third place we have Shimmer. Second place it's Kanoan. And today's winner for race number 4 at Spa, it's Clutter. So congratulations to our Race 4 winners. And here are the results for race number 4, halfway through the season now. And it's Balls of Chaos and O'Rangers getting the most points today, both teams getting 40. On the other end, Hazers getting the least, just the 10 points. So over in the team standings, Wolfpack now in the lead, 6 ahead of Pinkies and the Midnight Wisps. So no new teams entering the top 3, it's those same teams. However, there is a bunch of movement happening in the midfield. O'Rangers, Chocolatiers, and Balls of Chaos all going up 3 positions, whereas Hazes, Solar Flares, and the Constrictors have all dropped 3. And then over into our individual championship, Bolto still with the lead, no change up the front. 5 points ahead of Pinky Toe, then Wispy, Mocha, Clementon, Anna, Clutter, Tawny, Scorch, and Shimmer. Biggest movers today, well, it's got to be Clutter. Getting that race win has put them up 13 positions. Now they sit in 7th. And on the other end of the spectrum, Pinky Panther dropping 6 positions, down now into 16th. That's all the racing for this week. We'll see you next week for race number 5 and 6. Until then, have a good one.